Hello, beautiful people. My name is Athol, and this is Relationship Momentum. So today, first video I've shot in about a week, which sort of suggests this is not a daily video series, but I do intend it. If you watched the last one, you know that my mother was visiting, and it's pronounced complete disruption to my workflow for about a week and a half. So I ended up not shooting. Anyway, had a wonderful time. My mom is now in New York, and we're sort of back to more of the normal routine. So it was nice to have a break though, and it gave me a lot of time to think about a few things. So some of which I want to share with you now, and basically the direction of the channel, what I'm working on, what my next books or products are going to be, and basically what the way forward is. And I think I'm finally at a sense of peace and relaxation about some of this. So the first thing that's going to come is, and I know I've said this before in these videos, is that I'm going to work on the Nice Card, Mean Card book. It is already transcribed from the video series. It should not be that long to turn it into a book. I just sort of want to just clear it off my mental plate, to have it done, to have it out there, to have it, ticking over. I just want it done. The next thing I'm going to do, and if you follow my work for a while, you know this is probably a fairly significant step. And for me, I think it's going to give me a lot of peace and relaxation about just basically the work that I have that is out there. So the second thing I will do is I'm going to come out with a second edition, a 2018 edition of the Married Man Sex Life Primer. And that's going to take all the knowledge I had from the original primer, a few little bits and pieces from the Mindful Attraction Plan, probably a fair amount from the Married Guy's Guide to Wife, maybe a little from Nice Card, Mean Card, and all that coaching experience that I've had and all the forum stuff and emails. I mean, at this point, I've done 300 different coaching clients over the last 4 years. I've gained so much more experience and knowledge since the Married Man Sex Life Primer 2011. So hopefully the Married Man Sex Life Primer 2018 will be a far more robust, simpler, streamlined, smoother, just the best tool possible aimed at that married guy who is struggling in his relationship with his wife, who's not having the relationship he wants, is not having the sex life he wants, and just wants to make things better when she's in a place where she's not terribly interested in either working directly on the marriage or not terribly interested in him, but also we're not at that breaking point yet where she's filing for divorce and moving out and all that sort of stuff. So the Married Man Sex Life Primer 2018 would be the next one. In terms of a timeline, I'm thinking maybe fall somewhere. After that is going to be a book, a video series, a set of products, whatever it is, very much aimed at taking that same chain of seduction model that will then power the primer and making it far more accessible for couples in terms of this is a way to re-energize your marriage, this is the way to make your marriage better, this is a way to create communication, this is a way to be thinking consciously about your relationship, to create that sense of prevention so that you never get to that crash position, to give people the tools and the knowledge and the positivity and the good energy to actually maintain and keep their marriage on the right track rather than having it derail and needing someone to be at the lowest possible point before they reach out for help to try and make things better. So it's going to be a far more high energy, positive, advertiser friendly, family sort of friendly thing. And that can exist along with the Married Man Sex Life Primer because they're going to be based on the same basic model, just one's in a much better place and one is in a struggling place getting better. And that has just given me just a most amazing sense of peace and relaxation. If it sounds like I'm sort of struggling to describe it, it's because I'm trying really hard not to say the name of it, because the name of it is so descriptive and I am so excited about the name, and I'm not going to share it until it's basically done. At this point, there's no Amazon books out there about it. I've not found websites about it. It's not trademarked. It is the perfect name. And that is just amazing. Amazing that I can have the perfect name that describes it, and it's really good. Anyway, and that is the most of it in terms of the books and the products. And the other thing is that we will probably be moving in about a couple of months. Again, where we go and what we're doing, not exactly going to be clear or explicit on, but we are busy, busy, busy. So, and on that note, I will talk to you tomorrow.